Hello guys, so I'm back. I haven't really been around recently. It's been a lot, honestly. I went down on Resperdal again and it was like from point 0.5 to 0.25, and every time that, like, between those two numbers, that's when I start getting manicky. So it's like I was just kind of getting stressed about other stuff, and then like the mania kept, like, I could feel it creeping in. And then there was just a whole bunch of events that happened like last weekend that just like unbelievably um stressful, insane. I guess it was just, I remember it but not well. And there's just one day, I don't know. Okay, anyway, so we were going off Risperdal and then we were trying this new drug. um I think I uploaded my last video on that new drug, but I looked like really high in that one. I was like really out of it. But yeah, that was like a really new drug and I don't recommend anybody taking that because it was not great. It's like olanzapine kind of, it just knocks you out, but I think what happened was it lowered my blood pressure to the point where I couldn't even get out of bed. Like, I was lying in bed, I couldn't lift my head off the pillow without feeling dizzy. And I'm also on gabapentin now, 900 milligrams at night and 300 in the morning. And with gabapentin, I was feeling a little lightheaded too in the morning, but that went away. But then that combined with that new drug, it was just too much. Um, I forgot what the name was, but you guys can check back out my last video. Something like Balvi or something like that. Anyway, um, yeah, I honestly would not recommend using new drugs ever because they're like not well tested. They're just throwing them out there to earn money. So there's a whole other story that I have related to like medications and how they're not actually helping you, and you should, consider your mental health from a more holistic approach. But it's like, I don't know, it's like, why do we even go about taking like so many meds when we could just, reconnect our mind and body and be like, oh, because I'm not treating my body right, my mental health is bad. So it's like that whole big thing. Um, anyway, I'm gonna go through everything that happened to me starting on Friday. So on Friday, I went like I drove like half an hour away to visit a friend, and then I stopped by my cousin's. And when I left, it was snowing, and I had to drive 30 minutes plus back home. And I almost died twice because once, there was an emergency vehicle and I didn't see it. Like, I didn't see the light or whatever, and I was the first in line. So I like went, and the emergency vehicle was like right behind me. It was like I was like going through, and it went like, whoo, like I saw it and I was like, shit. Yeah. And then there was another time later, like a little bit later, where this guy just swerves out in front of me, like from the other part. So like I'm sitting here, and this guy's sitting over here, and he's like, "Oh, I want to make like I want to beat this crowd." So like when we get the green, he just like swerves in front of me, and I have to brake super hard. And like if you've ever driven in snow before, you know that cars kind of do that like boo 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 boo, like the ABS thing, when you brake and there's snow. Anyway, there was that, and it was really scary because I thought I was gonna hit him, and I was like, "Are you kidding me right now, man?" And then the funniest part though is that like a light later, he turned left into a McDonald's. Yeah, I'm just trying to process that because he must have been really hungry or trying to get there before it closed or something. Because I was like, "Really, man? You're gonna risk everyone, like your car, my car, for McDonald's?" Honestly, I don't get it. And then I got home, I was like really stressed and in a bad mood, and then I had a blow up fight with my parents. It was not great. It was really bad. And then on Saturday, I started, actually, no, on Friday night, I took the new drug. And then on Saturday was a day that I just couldn't get out of bed for like half the day. And I was in bed until like 1 or 2. And it was one of my friend's birthday, Eddie, and he and me and Maddie were all hanging out, kind of doing stuff, and a lot happened because they kind of convinced me, or like, yeah, I was like kind of peer influenced, I guess, but they convinced me that it was a good idea to break up with my boyfriend. So I was like, oh yeah, great idea. And then I did, but then it was like super random. And my boyfriend was like, what are you doing, man? Like, this is so not you. And then he just like didn't let me break up with him. And then the next day I was fine because it was just like the medication. But like that day, I barely ate anything. I was stressed. And then apparently Eddie has a ghost in his basement, according to his family. They've kind of all seen it out of the corner of their eye, but like we sat in the basement and we were in the dark with a couple candles and just talking about creepy stuff, and it really gave us the chills. And so like I got home like maybe 1:30, and I was looking in the mirror um like for a really long time, like right around this area. And then I just see like a dark figure come in from the side and like hug me, and I feel the warmth. And it was really scary. I couldn't sleep that day until like 4. But I called my doctor and I changed back to Risperdal actually. So now I was on 0.5 then, but then I couldn't sleep, so then I'm back on 1. But um that was a big story. And then on Sunday, there was this whole other thing where I got another big blow up fight with my parents. And it's just, I don't know. I think I need to move out. And I think this summer is going to be just endgame for me. I'm leaving because this is too stressful. Like, being under the close watchful eye of my parents versus struggling with money, I think I've come to the point where I would rather manage my money better and like worry about that than be at home, because it's like it's just too much. I can't deal with it. And yeah. So honestly, me, Eddie, and Maddie are thinking about becoming roommates or renting or something like that. We'll see. I think there's a lot to think about, but just the fact that it's midterm season and I'm so stressed, and I had like the mental issues, and like school's not going super well. I missed a deadline. It's not a big deal because it's like I'm gonna get in the A in the class, I think. And I don't know, I'm just like doing a lot, and I think maybe I burnt myself out or like thought about stuff too much or just stressed out too much. And um but it was just so bad, and I don't think that I really, want to live at home anymore. That's just it. I want to move out, and I want to do it as soon as possible, which means I have to also get a car. And I want to get a car in a cheaper place, which is like Minnesota, where my boyfriend lives. And so it's like, how do I do that exactly? Because my dad, like, I told him like, I want you to support me the way I want to be supported, not the way you think I should be supported. And I think that really sank in a little bit. And so I hope that he'll let me like get a car in Minnesota, and he'll help me. We'll see. Like, I really want a cheaper car that's reliable, but at the same time, it's like my dad is so like strict in his ways, and he like doesn't want me to do anything that's not his way. He thinks that more money equals better, and it's like that's not always the case. He just doesn't understand that, I feel like. But I think that I have different core values than he does. I don't know, maybe they're kind of the same, but at the same time, he's like really like into the corporate America deal, and I'm just like, I don't want to do that. I want to freelance or like do my own thing. So anyway, that being said, I do have a Discord built. I will put the link to that in the description. Any of you are welcome to join. Please be aware that I will be monitoring it. So, like, if you're saying inappropriate stuff, I'm going to boot you. But other than that, you're free to share anything, ask any questions, share helpful videos. It's just like a community space that I want you guys all to be a part of. On top of that, I have a Facebook group, and I'll put that link in the description as well. And also, I'm gonna make a website which will also be available for you guys. So if you guys want like one-on-one consultation or like any kind of advice straight from me, or like ask any personal questions, I'm always there. But it's like, I don't know. I'm thinking about doing it for free at first to just like get people coming, and then we'll see. If I start having too many people, then I might have to put a price on it, so I like lessen demand, I guess. But at first it'll be free, so I'll put links for a sign up for that if you guys want to do that. Feel free to email me as well. Like you can email me at any time with any of your problems. I'll put my email in the description. I'll put everything in the description. You guys are really good to me, and I really want to give back to y'all. But please tell your friends about everything that I'm saying. Please share this video with like 5 friends that you think would find this helpful. I can give any mental health advice or like any advice about anything going on in society, or like my opinions. I want to be careful about what I share, and I don't want to be like confrontational. So like, please be careful with the kind of questions that you're bringing. Try to make it more like philosophical rather than, like political, I guess. Um, that being said, this summer I'm going to be probably in Minnesota, and I'll probably also have more time in the evenings. So I will be around, and I'll probably try to get one video out every day, or at least every other day. And I'm going to do that for the whole summer because I really want to get this channel moving. And I really appreciate you all. So please let your friends know about my channel. Please share. Please, send the link, share the link, put it on Facebook, put it on Instagram, all that stuff, because it really helps my channel, and I really do want to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. Um, so yeah, that being said, this summer is gonna be fantastic for all of us, and I am looking forward to it. So I hope you all are having a good morning, a good day, a good evening, whenever you're watching this. And please be safe, please be healthy. Remember to take care of yourself even when you don't want to, because I didn't do that and I paid the price. Um, I think it's really important to listen to your body, and so don't eat all that junk food, guys. Like, eat a balanced meal, eat a healthy meal, and yeah, so I think that is it for today's video. I'm gonna wrap up, but please like, subscribe if you haven't, and share this video with 5 friends, at least 5 friends, please. That would really help me. And if you made it this far, you must be liking my videos. So, yep. Anyway, I'm putting those links in the description. Make sure you check out all of those and join the groups. And yeah, I'll see you guys hopefully next week. See ya.